daytime fragrances for men. Daytime fragrances do not have to be boring. A lot of people think, oh, it's the day, I'm not going out to the club, I'm not doing anything fancy, so I should just wear something plain for the daytime. But that's not necessarily true. You can go all out for even casual fragrances, and I think that's part of the fun of wearing fragrances, is to wear something unique, something catchy. And I'm going to start with a small selection here. Specifically, one that I've recently discovered. This is actually unisex. This is Gentle Fluidity from the French brand Maison Francisque Jean. This is the same brand that also came out with Baccarat Rouge 540. So very, very prestigious French brand. This is probably one of the best unisex fragrances that I have come across because it has this really unique mix of notes. Specifically, it's this kind of clean, crisp fragrance mixed with foresty notes. So you have juniper berries, which is the crisp, fresh part of the fragrance, kind of like pine needles a little bit, mixed with nutmeg, which is a warm spice, coriander, which is also a warm spice, then some amber, musk, and some wood notes thrown in there. So overall, you're getting this very refreshing fragrance mixed with these warmer notes, more masculine notes. And that is delicious. At least in my opinion, it's a really fantastic daytime fragrance. You could also easily wear it in the evening because of those warmer notes. It's a very versatile, fragrance. You could also wear it when it's cold or when it's warm, so very versatile. Very nice fragrance. It really sticks around. It's not a huge projector, it's more moderate, but it like I said, it sticks to the skin. It really stays with you in a more personal space. So that's a really good choice. You don't really have to think about wearing it. You just know it's good. It's gonna be good. People are gonna like it. So no brainer there. Then you could go for another easy choice. This is Dior Homme. There are several variations of Dior Homme. This is specifically the original version. But in general, Dior Homme is a very wonderful, delicious men's fragrance. Usually it comes with a very smooth iris note, which I would argue doesn't make it feminine. Some people think it's a bit too feminine. I think it's more of a unisex approach to a men's cologne. The iris note is really nice. It's smooth, it's not really that sweet, it's more of just a natural floral. Then it's mixed with some very fresh, crisp notes. And in general, it's a refined fragrance. It's not too in your face, it's not like a teenager's fragrance. This is more of a mature adult sort of fragrance. Very pleasant. Again, probably moderate projection and longevity, which is also, great for the daytime. It's not going to overpower anything. Then, kind of in a similar vein, this is Leighton from Parfum de Mali. This is a very aromatic fragrance. It has some floral notes, specifically geranium, violet, and jasmine. And they give a sort of lightness to the perfume, a sort of lightness to the fragrance. But what you're really getting here, you're getting a very fresh, crisp opening from apple and citrus notes. Then you're also getting cardamom, sandalwood, and pepper, which is a very warm kind of base note sort of thing. And from that mixture, you're really getting a versatile fragrance. This is another one you could easily wear in the daytime and the evening, and also with cold and hot weather. So the thing about Leighton, I would say it's actually a little bit stronger, or at least the same strength as Dior Homme. Still not super powerful, more of a moderate fragrance, but still long lasting. It really sticks to the skin. An elegant fragrance. It's a very high quality fragrance. It comes from a high quality brand, so you don't have to worry about getting, something subpar. And it just, if you want to wear something that's really nice, Leighton is a good choice because it is a very nice fragrance. Then, for something a little bit more top shelf, something, you know, you could go for Valentino Walmart. So this here is, you get myrtle, you get coffee notes, bergamot, a little bit of leather, velvet sort of thing. This is a more serious fragrance. This is, because of those heavy notes, you're getting a more mature fragrance, a more, it's also stronger because of those heavier notes. It's gonna last longer, bigger projection, a little more of an evening fragrance, but not necessarily. If it's a winter time or autumn, this is fine for the daytime. I also wouldn't say it's too heavy. Despite the leather notes and the coffee notes, it's not that heavy. It's still, I would say, moderate. So it's not like this hardcore fragrance to go to the nightclub or something. It's still very smooth. It's just like a heavier version of some of these previous options that I've mentioned, which makes it a good alternative if you don't really want something crisp and fresh. You want something more warm and kind of cozy. Valentino Walmart is a good alternative. Then, now this is a more hardcore fragrance. This is Tabac Color from Dior. This is actually unisex, I believe, but it is more on the masculine side because the main notes you're getting are tobacco. Tobacco, in my opinion, is a delicious note. Very warm, smoky, mysterious sort of note. And it also has some very smooth kind of sub-notes beneath that tobacco to really make it smooth and warm and cozy. This, it's a bit harder to pull off this one, especially in the summer at least. If it's cold outside, you'll be fine. This is a great cold weather daytime fragrance. You could also easily wear this in the evening. The reason why I don't recommend it for hot weather is because heavy notes like tobacco just become too overpowering, too heavy and cloying in hot weather. But if it's cold and you know, brisk outside, then you don't even have to worry about it. Yeah. Tabac Color will be a nice warm fragrance to accompany you, and it's an extremely elegant fragrance for both men and women. Like I said, very just luxurious. You know, you got that tobacco note, that smokiness. And as long as you like, you know, that sort of heavier fragrance, there's no reason why you should dislike it, you know. And it is definitely a more mysterious sort of fragrance, for that matter. But besides that, those are my main choices for everyday fragrances for men. Of course, everyone has their own style, so I chose fragrances that were kind of in different genres, you know, the crisp, fresh ones, the heavier, smokier ones, so a little bit of everything. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that. If you have any opinions about these fragrances, you can leave those down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.